one of my favorite features about Grounded 2 has to be the buggies, man. I know this is something that we've been asking for forever now, and I'm so glad that it's finally implemented and we can use the buggies in game, guys. My boy's name is Anthony. Let me know your guys' ants names. Like, what did you call him? Some people call him Sacrifice. Some people have some really cute names. Comment your buggy's name. And today we're just doing a bit of a guide. I want to show you guys a bit of what the buggies are all about. I know it's only been a couple days, but also talk about a little bit of the Orb Weaver buggies and all that good stuff. But I do want to say though, guys, the buggies, there's nothing crazy you need to do for the buggies. Someone says you need to follow these exact steps, they're tripping. You literally just have to follow the main quest lines. Like, as long as you follow the main quest lines at the very beginning, you're gonna get your buggy regardless. Like, there's no secret recipe, there's no secret nothing for it. You just have to literally go through all the quest lines in the very beginning. Sloan will give you everything you need to kind of set up your buggy and set everything up. Now, we'll say the Orb Weaver Buggy. Now, Orb Weaver Buggy is an end game thing. Like, and here you can find the eggs. There are locations for you to find the Orb Weaver eggs, but you won't be able to craft them early on until you beat the current storyline up until the end, right? And then you'll be able to craft the Orb Weaver Buggy and go around. So if you see people with Orb Weaver Buggies, it's because they've already like burned through the current story, and now they have the Orb Weaver Buggies, right? Well, I mean, it's cool, but a lot of people are asking, how do we do this? I can't craft it. I can't do this. Again, the Orb Weavers are an end game option, chat, just so you guys know that. But yeah, so we're gonna go through the main story a little bit, the quest lines. If you guys are a little bit confused on how to do that, we're gonna burn through all that really quickly, and then we're gonna talk about some really great features of your buggies. They're really great. I love everything about it, and yeah, let's get it rolling. Alright guys, so your buggy is great for gathering a resource, especially the Red Soilder Ant. Red Soilder Ant can take out any level 1 items. You can see it's literally a level 1 axe, and as you can start picking stuff up, you have up to 12 that you can carry on them, so which is really, really cool. If you want to drop everything, you just press the same button as you would in game, which is for me on Xbox is RB. So pick it up, RB to drop. Pretty straightforward. If you just want to start doing like you want to start gathering items, hold X for gather mode, and they will gather everything that you might need. So you don't have to be spamming it. You can just hold X, and I'm holding X right now. I'm holding gather mode, and as I'm going through like the fibers and the rocks and the pebbles, you can literally just hover over it and start picking everything up. As you can see right there, look, hover, gather, just hover over it, and you'll start gathering everything up. Right there, but I believe you have to, you just have to hold X while you're doing it, and it'll do it too with the planks as well. So if I'm gonna hold X for gather mode, and that way I don't need to spam. Just gotta hold it, and it'll pick them up. A really good thing about your buggies. Now the other thing is, guys, for buggies as well, in mild and medium, your buggies will not die. Your buggies, they will not die. They will get knocked out. You'll have a chance to revive them. If you don't revive them, they're just gonna be, they're practically gonna be sent back to their nest, wherever your base is with your nest. They're gonna get sent back there, and they're gonna be out for, I believe it's like 5 minutes, give or take 5 minutes, right? So and then you're just gonna have to wait for them to heal up, and then you're gonna be able to call them back. But if you are gonna be playing in WoW, your buggy will die. It will 100% die. Like so if you're playing in WoW, be very careful with that. Make sure you get a lot of buggies, because you do have the option of having a lot of buggies. So if you're playing in WoW and you want to have, like, I think you can, if you jump off, right, and we hit the whistle call, you can see you can have up to you can have up to 4 Soilder Ants and 4 Orb Weaver mounts. So there we go, 4 and 4, 8 total buggies that you can have, but 4 and 4. All right. If you fall from a pretty big height, right there, you're gonna fall off, and your buggy's gonna go unconscious for a little bit, right? So if you fall off big heights with your buggy, it will do that, and just give him a couple seconds for him to recover, and he'll be good to go. Also, if you take a lot of damage, you will fall off. So like if we go right here where the gas is at, we're getting hit by gas, and then bam, eventually we fall off. So if you're taking damage while riding your buggy, or you're trying to fight some bugs and you get swarmed by a bunch of bugs, you'll take consistent damage. It will knock you off of your buggy. That's another thing. Now some of the bugs do target your buggy more than you. Sometimes they don't. So be careful with that. Also, if your bag is full, if you happen to have a full backpack, things will transfer over to your buggy's backpack. So as you can see right here, we see our buddy, right? If you look, you see it says my backpack and your buggy's backpack, right? So let's say you're already full, your backpack's full, but you go to a storage or something, right? And you see stuff, you can put that, you can pick it up, right? And if you look into your buggy's backpack, bam, right in Anthony's backpack, you have those items. So I like that. I like that if you're out there collecting a lot of stuff, you stumble upon something, you can instantly just share it and send it over to your buddy's backpack. And also, guys, don't forget the really, really dope feature of these Soilder Ants too is that you can recruit other ants. They gotta be regular red ants. You can't recruit Soilder Ants. But also, if you're at least riding your buggy in a red ant colony, they won't attack you, even the Soilder Ants. So the Soilder Ants will not attack you.
You are a true leader, my bug.
So you press recruit. You see that little thing swirling around them? You see that like little raw science thing? They have been recruited. That's how you know you've recruited an ant. Just like that. See, when you're on here, the Red Soilder Ants aren't gonna do anything to you. See, a little buddy's following us now. So we got a little member. Welcome to Nugget Empire, buddy. So that's a really cool thing about riding in the Soilder Ants in here. Like the Soilder Ants aren't going to actively attack you, which I think is really cool. Remember, you need this to start breaking through all those
Feels scientific.
all the roots. I guess it's just one. I guess you can only have one recruit. I swear I thought I read or seen that you can do more than one. So that's a little weird. But yeah, so there's mostly the buggy stuff, guys. Once you see that little icon floating around your the red ant that you're recruiting, like I said, it'll show you that little icon. That's how you know that you have successfully recruited
This bug's a natural athlete.
an ant to your team.
One thing I did forget to mention though is that your Red Soilder Ant Buggy, it can walk on the webs here that are meant for the Orb Weaver Buggy, but it's going to move them super slow. Someone said if you try to go off the edge, you can go faster, possibly. I never understood it. You can like strafe it too, like, you know, try to jump as far as you can over. But I mean, it's gonna be really, really slow. But I mean, if you have perseverance, I think we've gotten through a lot of the areas where you needed an Orb Weaver Buggy. I think we went through them all with the Red Soilder Ant. I think we just barely got the Orb Weaver Buggy. So, yeah, you can do it. It's slow. It's possible. You know, so you just gotta like side to side. I don't know. What's the fastest way some of you guys said that you can do this? See, maybe attacking like that. No idea, but hey, but you can do it. It's possible. It's just gonna be super slow.
So not bad. So that's pretty much a lot of the buggy stuff, everybody. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. I like the Red Soilder Ants. And then I haven't finished the main game stuff, but once we get to the main game stuff, I will be doing the Orb Weaver side of things and testing all that out. But this is the Red Soilder Ant buggy. I think I love this. And I don't know if you guys seen a lot of the roadmap, but another buggy that we're gonna be getting very soon is gonna be the Ladybug buggy. So that's gonna be dope. I can't wait to check that out, guys. And let me know if this video was a little helpful. If you have any questions about the buggies that we can look into, we'll definitely be looking into all that, guys, and figuring that stuff throughout. But as far as I know, this is everything you can do with the buggies. So hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.